Hey, what's up, everybody? So I know it's been a little while, especially here in X-Plane, but it's just been a really busy summer. Hope everybody's doing all right. And I just wanted to take the new SR22 GTS by TorqueSim up for a little flight. This is second flight in this aircraft, and I'm really loving it. It's a very feature-rich and high-fidelity aircraft. Everything's modeled from the fuel system, the electrical system, the icing system. I mean, for crying out loud, I think it actually gets flat tires in hot weather. It is that realistic and immersive. A little walk around here. As you can see, this is a oceanic livery. I really liked it. This paint scheme, you get several different liveries from various countries, and you have these cool little managers here to toggle various things. For instance, the chocks here, kind of simulating a parked aircraft. You can remove all these, remove the inlet covers. Just to give you an idea of the cool detail right there in the engine cowling. And this is the turbocharged version that we're flying. And yeah, so you have persistent systems, wear and failures. So basically it's keeping track of how you fly, and if you don't fly right, eventually this airplane's going to break and you're going to have to fix something that's going to be pretty expensive. You could set your manifold pressure target, fuel flow at manifold pressure target right here. Change the batteries. You get a little maintenance hanger right here. Shows your Hobbs time. You have all these different inspections that you could do. Refill the oil, change the oil. Shows the current level. And you got some cool little inspection reminders right here. Counts down, keeps track of all that. And you get a little load manager right here, and you could adjust for passengers. You can see this guy, he's pretty heavy, I guess, way at the top of the envelope right there. So with full fuel, I don't need full fuel, so you can just click fill tabs and it'll set that accordingly, and see we're nicely within the envelope right there. Shows our current weight, CG, and then you could fill the TKS ice system, the oxygen, which the turbocharged version does have. And you have this livery generator. It's supposed to change like the reg number and everything, but I was trying it, and when I hit regenerate library, it doesn't really do anything, but it's still cool nonetheless. So yeah, you have that, and then we'll just jump in the cockpit here. As you can see, it's a very realistic and accurate Cirrus cockpit. These fuel gauges are pretty dynamic. When it simulates the fuel sloshing around in the tanks, and therefore they fluctuate. That's pretty cool. And This is the G3, so it's an older Cirrus. I think 2004-ish is when they came out. So you have the standbys cluster right here. I think now with the P Plus model, it's all digital. It's all glass now, but it's still very good rendition of the G3 GTS. And oh yeah, doors open, all that good stuff. It's getting kind of warm out here. And can't have a Cirrus without the BRS recovery system. We'll just remove the pin right there. And let's go ahead and turn on the batteries here. You got these cool little reminders here, useful info. It's pretty realistic of the actual G1000. Kill that. So you can set your fuel indication, which is pretty cool. We have it at tabs, but if we have it at full, you could set that accordingly. Just hit enter. That's your main engine display. And you got the map, and you could pull up your checklists, which was one of the really cool things I liked about this plane. And you got your before takeoff pre-flight inspection, starting with the cabin, so you can go ahead and do all that stuff. I'm just gonna skip forward to and they're in groups, so pre-flight, and then you would just scroll to flight. I'll just go to next. Let's see here. Okay. Already, okay, let's see. There we go. This is where we want to be. Alright. So, flight inspection completed. Weight and balance. This stuff is good. We just removed that. Seat belts, harness is secured. Just hit done. Goes to the next checklist. External power, not a brakes. This is starting engines. Okay, brakes hold. Parking brake. Battery master switches are on. Strobe lights on. Let's see if we can find the strobes. Strobe lights on. Mixture full rich. Mixture is full rich. Power lever full forward. Power lever is full forward. Fuel pump low boost. Boost. Propeller clear prop. Power level 1/4 inch. Ignition system. Put the keys in the ignition. And we'll hit the start. Now this engine could be a little finicky, so let's see here. Shut the door. Okay. Assuming the door is secured. Alright. Let's go and fire this bad boy up. Oop. The sounds in this plane are awesome. That's all I have to say. You might not be able to hear as good as I do with the recording, but it really adds to the immersion. They really did do a good job with these engine sounds. Some of the best I've heard. Alright. Power level 1000. Let's bring that down a bit. Okay, lean until RPM rises to a maximum. It's about right there. Low pressure check. Good. Good. Turn on the avionics. Engine parameters monitor. That's good. Alright. Taxiing and taxiing. Oh, forgot to check the flaps. Flaps are good. These are good. That's good. And this would be our before takeoff checklist. So just go ahead and taxi out. Brake in. And she just starts moving right away. So this is, we'll brake check. This is actually one of those caster type steering systems, kind of old school. But if you're good at tail draggers, and older aircraft, you should have no problem. For me, it takes a little getting used to, though. Oh, and by the way, we're here down at Orcas Island in Washington State, and let's see, what's the wind doing? Okay, it's coming from the south, so I'll take this runway. So a couple things. This add-on is not for X-Plane stable. This is only for the beta version. So if you have the 11.50 version, which I did not, and I made the mistake of not knowing that and installing it and wondering why the hell it wasn't working right. So, and they do tell you that on the product page. It's like one of the first things you should see for beta only. And rightly so, because it's got this awesome Vulkan API that it's taking advantage of, and Metal, whatever that is. been totally out of the loop with X-Plane lately, so but it just took like 7 minutes to update. I was really glad because I thought it was going to take like hours to reinstall the whole program, and I'm really glad I did. A couple of things don't work, like librain, but I'm thinking down the line there should be some sort of functionality there. But so far I'm really loving this beta version and the Vulkan API. You can just, it's one of the first things you really notice, man. I know I'm a little late when it comes to this stuff, but I've been out of X-Plane for a while. For takeoff checklist, parking brake, okay, disengage, brakes, check, gyro turn coordinator. Okay, so was this the one I wanted, or did I want the checklist before that? Taxing, okay, so for takeoff, doors latched, caps handle, verify, pin removed, check, seatbelt harnesses secured, air conditioner as desired. This air conditioner actually does work, so keep that in mind. Keep it there. It's pretty warm today, so let's see. Fuel quantity confirms. Fuel selector, full S tank, fuel pump. Low boost set, mixture as required. Flaps 50%. Transponder set, and this is where the transponder is, and we'll go to VFR. Autopilot, test, disconnect. Here's the autopilot. Okay, got the little audible warning. Nav radios, set for takeoff. Okay, not required. Brakes hold. 1700 RPM. Oh, almost had it. 1700, okay. Alternator verify, okay. Alternators are on. Pitot heat on, okay. We'll put pitot heat on. Navigation lights. Okay, we'll have the nav lights on. Landing light on. I don't need the landing light. Next later, voltage. Looking good. We don't need pitot heat. Tell you the truth. Okay. Navigation lights is required. Magnetos. All right. So I wanted to try something here. So you have this engine management or engine monitor screen right here, and when I do the magneto check, let's see, let's go to the right, let's see how it changes there. Go back to both, definitely see the RPM changing. It's pretty cool to see these parameters changing. You have a clear situation of each cylinder head. It's pretty awesome. And all this other useful info right here. And you have the same screen for the electrical system as well. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so magneto check complete, enter parameters check, power lever back to 1000. Instruments, HSI and altimeter, flight controls, free and correct, trim, set for takeoff, autopilot disconnect. Okay. Okay, that's good. Right, and from here it just goes back to the cabin inspection and start all over from there. So you can go to the next group. Let's see here. Normal takeoff. Brakes release, power lever full, 2700 RPM, engine parameters check, rotates at least 73 knots, at 80 knots flaps go up. Okay, so why isn't that working? Oh. And then you got your short filled. So let's go ahead and take off, shall we? Clear. So here's where you really want to make sure your foot play is good to go here, because you're wanting to be straight. All right. You can really hear that turbo, man. Getting that left turn tendency, that P factor. Okay, pull it up. Flaps up. Airspeed. She's fast, man. God, I'm really loving the handling of this airplane with the Vulcan and everything. It's just, oh boy, this is awesome. Let's make a right turn here. So I don't know what to say about this cow here, but you just click on it and it'll go away. I think that has something to do with the actual owner, developer of this aircraft. I don't know. of a sharp turn. I don't want to head into Canada. Head roughly east. So let's say you know, we're in this situation here, and then all you have to do is just hit the level button and it works. That's exactly what it does. It'll level the plane out. Simple as that. It's pretty awesome. To the engine display here. Don't really need to lean too much right now. I'm still pretty low, but yeah, so far this is feeling like a pretty genuine Cirrus experience. I actually demoed one of these aircraft, took a demo flight in 2004, and it was just exhilarating the whole time. I think I felt like 4 Gs the entire time, and it was just awesome, man. The modern cockpit and just the ease, the ease of maneuverability and the speed is just, it's a dream to fly. So let's see, you got your kind of a little MCU system here to quickly program the GPS, and so let's just say I want to go to, oh, I don't know, Boeing Field or Snohomish. So we'll just put K B F I ABFI. Okay. Oh, enter. Boom. And then just hit the nav button, and we should be straight. Man, we are cooking, man. We have this little nifty assist function right here, and it'll tell you what your lean of peak indication is. So I'm leaning the mixture right now, for instance, and see, it tells you. think I read around like 26 or 25 RPM, 100 RPM. You want it to about like 80 or yeah, kind of around there. But specifics like that, if you fly a Cirrus all the time, then you know, hey, maybe you could confirm that. But I didn't really have a whole lot of time to really in-depth study the all the performance charts and everything. But from what I've tried so far, that seems to work really great. So, depending on your altitude, of course. I usually just go by ear. But if you want to be precise, you certainly can be. So, it makes it very easy. So we're about 60 miles out, and we've got your standard pop-out displays here. It's pretty cool. If you have Avatab, you can certainly utilize that. And I'm just gonna pull that out here. Oop. GeoTIFF here, let's see, Washington, Seattle. Alright. So we're just about to head over Whidbey Island, looks like. Oh. But yeah, I'm really loving this plane, man. I can't wait to do just a really long cross country. I don't really have a whole lot of time. I'm a little tired right now, but it's been so busy lately. It's really hard to find time to do videos anymore, and especially with summer. And I've been working some long hours, and it's just life. But this plane, it's a little on the pricey side at $54, but it's certainly worth it, man. It really is. If you love the Cirrus, especially the GTS, the G3, I don't think there's a better simulation out compared to this. So I think it's worth it. I could definitely see flight schools using this for real training. So, and you know, I didn't think I'd be probably playing X-Plane a whole lot after Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out, but I think with this aircraft, this very well may keep me into the X-Plane 11 for foreseeable future. So I'm cool with it, man. By the way, this is the ORBX True Earth Washington HD scenery. Very awesome scenery and natural summer textures as well. Very fitting this time of the year. A little hazy today. Yeah, so I read somebody actually fried the battery if you don't turn this AC unit off when you shut down the airplane with the battery on. So just to give you an idea of the amount of attention to detail they put in this aircraft, it's just awesome. This airplane's rated to fly at about 17,000 feet, maybe 18,000, and the turbocharged model, which we're in, does have oxygen system. So, and as you know, X-Plane 11 simulates that. Pretty cool. You actually black out. Cruising at 173 knots. Let's see here, where are we at? Currently heading over Coupeville toward Whidbey Island. Ah, it just looks beautiful. See Mount Rainier in the distance over there. Yeah, so I'm not using XP Realistic like I have in other X-Plane videos because I just don't like the way it works sometimes. It can cause like a blurriness, so I just have that disabled. You do get kind of some cool little immersion effects though, like the aircraft shake, you know, the cabin shakes when you start the engine, but I could deal without that for now, so. Yeah, you can see when the fuel tank is a little imbalanced, it gives you a little indication, and that's fine. Just switch to high boost, go to the right, boost, take care of that. And we got the lovely city of Seattle approaching right below us. Getting a little bit of a FPS drop due to all the dynamic scenery down there. Just a slight drop. You got the just heading over the Ballard Bridge, city of Ballard. Beautiful summer day. You got the Port of Seattle on the right. And you got the east side right there with Lake Washington. And you got Boeing Field just up ahead. Okay. Extra rich. Pump on. Let's see if I could get low enough. Just kind of head toward this Duwamish River right here. Just kind of over I-5 right there. I'm a little high. A little high. Might just be coming in, no flaps. Maybe I'll put her in a little bit of a slip. Oh wow, that is awesome. Little induced drag here. Alright, I'm too high. Let's see if I could salvage this. You actually don't even need to flare in this plane. A whole lot. You know what? I want to try some. Man, she just rockets out of there. I love that. My kind of plane. Oh. Don't want to fry the engine, man. So let's say we just we just lose her, man. You know, let's say, I don't know, like we just have a catastrophic failure and we just lose the sucker. We're done. That's it. 7700. Emergency. Mayday. And there you have it, folks. That is our BRS in action. What the? What's that noise? What the? It sounds like... I don't even want to tell you what that sounds like. What the heck? But, it is very, realistically, oh, jeez. You gotta be kidding me. That was a very appropriate sound effect, yes. Because you are possibly about to lose a serious investment in this situation. And that was too funny. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, by the way, turn everything off at this point. Oh, we're on fire. Oh boy, that says it all. At least we didn't hit the house. All right, guys. So anyway, that's the Cirrus SR22 GTS by TorqueSim. You can get at X Aviation, and it's really worth it. There's going to be an update patch that's probably going to address a lot of the little instabilities some people might be experiencing, but other than that, I'm really enjoying this aircraft, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.